Hello. In this video, I'll show you how to integrate hosted Canet or Canet Domain Pro with Autotask. This allows you to automatically generate monthly invoices for your anti-spam customers. First, I'll log into Autotask. Under the Admin menu, in Products and Services, Products, I have created a product called Hosted Canet to represent the monthly anti-spam scanning service. Also, under Contracts, I've created a contract for our sample customer. Here you can see that the sample customer is known as Acme Widgets, and I've created a contract called Acme Hosted Canet. Every month, Canet will post a contract cost item to this contract, and then from within Autotask, you can generate an invoice for the customer. Now that Autotask is set up, I'll log into Canet, and I'll go configure Autotask integration. To configure this, go to Setup, and then Autotask integration. In the base realm, I've set up the basic information such as the username and password who can log into the Autotask API to make the updates. I've set the product name. Remember, I called the product Hosted Canet on the Autotask side. And I've filled in a default unit cost and price. Here I'm pretending that we pay $1 per mailbox for anti-spam services, and we bill out at $1.50 per mailbox. Depending on how your customer domains are configured, you may wish to charge them based on email addresses seen or on streams seen. Set the billing metric to addresses or streams as appropriate. If your customer is a reseller, you may wish to bill for all mailboxes in the customer realm and all subrealms. If so, set the bill for subrealms item to yes. Otherwise, leave it at no. If you like, you can enter a contract cost description. This will be posted to the contract cost every month. Now that the basic settings are set up, let's switch into an actual customer realm. Here you can see that I've set the account name to Acme Widgets, which matches what we put in Autotask, and the contract name to Acme Hosted Canet, which again matches what we put in Autotask. The origin realm column over here specifies where each setting is to be found. You can see that the account name and contract name are set in the particular realm, whereas all of the other settings are inherited from the base realm. To test the settings, I check the Run a Live Test checkbox and hit Submit Changes. And here are the test results. The first few lines merely indicate that Canet has found settings for all of the necessary parameters. For example, it found a login name and password, it found the account and contract and product names, and the unit cost and unit price. This line here indicates that Canet was successfully able to authenticate against Autotask's Web Services API. The next 3 lines show that Canet found an account called Acme Widgets, it found a contract called Acme Hosted Canet, and it found a product name called Hosted Canet. The final line shows that Canet would have created a contract cost item with the parameters as shown here. Please note that in the debugging output, the unit quantity is always set to 42. That's because counting actual mailboxes is somewhat time-consuming. In production, of course, unit quantity would be set to the actual number of mailboxes. And here we see that Canet confirms that the Autotask integration settings appear to be correct. Finally, let's close the circle. I will manually run a job to push the contract cost to Autotask. This will take a few seconds. Now we go back to Autotask, open up the contract, take a look at the costs, and we see that yes, indeed, a cost was pushed to Autotask. And if we look at the details, we can see the name is Hosted Canet, the description is monthly anti-spam services, quantity 42 because it was just a demo, and all the other parameters are set to the proper values. Thank you for watching.